What is up, guys? I am back with another video after a while. Anyways, today's video is on the newest thing I've actually built. It's a pretty cool thing. I'm not sure if you guys know what it is, but it's supposed to be a flare gun. It's based off of Pyro's flare gun from TF2. I'll show an image in the corner, one of the corners. Anyways, this thing's pretty cool. I just finished making this thing today, actually, and so far, it's really nice. It has some features that are pretty nice. And anyways, let's get into this thing. So first up, the overall look of the gun's pretty cool, if I'm being honest. I think the look's pretty nice. It came out pretty clean looking compared to everything else I've made so far, and I think the looks are pretty nice. Anyways, let's get into how this thing actually functions. So basically how this functions is that you take this rubber band off this little hook right here, and it opens a little breech right here. You take out your shell. Yes, this thing is a shell. This thing is a shell. And this entire thing does not actually do anything. The only thing that actually does anything is the trigger. As you can see, when you pull the trigger, something comes out. It's like this little thing, and that pushes on this thing. You'll see in a little. Anyways, you put it out like that. Take out this little stick. It's kind of like a ramrod in a way. Anyways, you grab your shell and you push back the thing on it till it clicks. And as you can see right there, it's locked in place. You load your dart, and then you can just fire it. So basically how this thing works is that you just do that. Again, you load your dart, and basically what you do is just put your whole shell in this thing. It's a little difficult, but it is possible. As you can see, there we go. Finally got it in. Load it in like that. It should be around here. Then you just close the breech, and you get the rubber band here, and you hook it back onto where it was hooked. Line it up, and then now the thing is ready. And the most important thing you do is that you pull back this hammer, and you pull it back. It doesn't actually do anything, but it's just for cool points, I guess. Anyways, now you're ready to fire, and you just pull the trigger, and it'll fire. Ranges for this thing aren't super great. They're like 20 feet at max. With new rubber bands. This thing has some pretty old rubber bands in it already, so it's getting like 15 feet max now. So not any incredible ranges, but it's really not made to actually be competitive or anything. It's just supposed to be cool. This is pretty much just essentially a very complicated jolt that actually shoots way less, and you have to do way more steps and loads way less faster. But it's not about, being good. It's just about being cool, The whole process of loading it and then putting the shell back in, locking the thing, closing it, closing it, and then actually, having everything ready in place is probably the coolest part before you shoot it. Oh yeah, that. It's pretty cool, and it's pretty fun in my opinion, but it doesn't shoot that far. I'll just show you guys firing it in a little bit. Alright guys, so right now we're just going to show the thing actually shooting. Pretty much just got to shoot it and operate it like I did back there. Anyways, I'll put this gun to the side and actually just load the shell. If I had more shells, I would actually just open the whole freaking breech up and then just load it. Just pop a shell in, and then shoot it, and then take the shell out, load another one, rinse and repeat. I would do that, but if I'm being honest, making a whole entire shell for this thing is kind of complicated. It's not extremely complex. It just takes some work. Maybe making a whole shell takes maybe 30-25 minutes. And just to make a few, that takes a lot of time, because if I just wanted to make I don't know, 2, that's a whole hour. And if I wanted to make 4, that'd be a good 2 hours. And I really don't want to spend a bunch of time just making shells for this thing, so one will do. As well, I also got to worry about shell compatibility if I decide to make more shells. And as well, replacing all the rubber bands if they're all worn out, yada yada. Bunch of different things I have to worry about if I decide to make different shells. So for now, just one singular shell. As you can see, range for this thing is bad, let's be honest. It's pretty abysmal. If you're actually going to use this in a war, this is going to be really bad. This thing's got like a maximum range of like 15 feet, so not very good at all. It's pretty sucky if I'm being honest. But it's kind of cool if I'm being honest. And I'm really just using this thing to plink around, and I'm not actually going to use this in a Nerf war at all. Not even in the backyard with my brother or cousins, anything like that. But even then, maybe I might use this once in a while. It's kind of cool. That's really it shooting it. I'll give you some more clips of me shooting it. Well, that's really it, guys, for this video. I just wanted to showcase this flare gun since I thought it looks pretty sweet, and I think it is pretty sweet in general, even though it's really useless in my opinion. A Jolt is just smaller, more compact, and shoots more far than this. This is probably the most complex Jolt you'll probably ever see. But anyways, that's really it for this video, and I want to thank you guys for watching, listening, and subscribing, and even commenting, liking, any of the other stuff. I thank you guys if you do that at all. Please subscribe if you guys want to. If you don't, of course, that's fine. I already got a decent amount. I got more than 10 subscribers, so I think I'm chilling right now. But anyways, see you guys in the next one.